Hello everyone, welcome to a new addition to the Flask series. Today we're going to be dealing with how to use post to get another API request. So to start off, we are going to be making a new route. We're going to call it login. And this form is going to be dealing with a form that we're going to create for handling information, and then we're going to have that redirect to another form where it's going to take that information and render it onto a screen. So to start off, you're going to need to have a route that looks like this whenever you're handling methods. So you want to put comma after what you're defining it, and then you want to put methods, all the methods you're going to use. We're only going to be using post today, but I usually just put post and get just in case. But most of the time you're only going to be using one per route. Your routes should usually just have one main purpose. So def login is what we're going to call it. And then we are going to handle it by saying if request.method equals post, which just means if the method that this route receives is equal to post, we are going to pass for now, and then let's handle our HTML page before I define what's going to go in here. So let's make a new file called login.html, and you can copy what you're about to see on the screen. So here we have a simple form. All it's saying is that it's extending from index.html, and within the block of content that I explained to you guys last video, there's going to be an input field of text, and that text is going to be equal to a variable named nm, which is what we're going to be passing to our route. And then we have a submit button, and then we end off the form. Let's go back to our main.py and define that variable nm that we just saw. So actually right here we can just call it username, and that username is going to be equal to what we got from that template, which in this case is going to be request.form, and then you want to specify what information you're trying to get. So in this case we are trying to get the nm value, which we defined here. This is form, sorry. Now that we have a variable equal to our information in our form, what do we do with it? So for now I'll pass it, but we're actually going to create a new route where it'll say hello, whatever the name we defined is. So you're going to want to go here, make a new route, and we're going to call it /username, but we're going to put username in these arrow things. I have no idea what they're called. But we're going to go here, def user. It's going to be taking the username that we're defining in the URL, and no need to make a new template for this. We're just going to have it return an h1 tag, which we will just define in the return string, and we'll just say hello username. Okay, so now that we have a route that it's going to redirect to, we can go back here and say return redirect, and then we can put the form that we wanted, or the route that we wanted to redirect to, and here we are going to be calling the username route, and now we still need to call in what this is going to be equal to, and in this case it'll be equal to our username. So this username is referencing this, and this is referencing this. Now what do we want to say if we're not putting a post request? We're just going to say else return render just login.html. So while nothing is being inputted from the form, it'll just remain login.html, and then once we have a request method and that method is equal to post, it'll take the username and it'll return this web page with the username that we inputted. So now let's see this all come together. Okay, so I actually forgot two quick things. I was planning on doing them after I finished the route, but I just forgot. These two things are essential to making this whole thing work. So what we're gonna do is add a URL for, which is gonna be the thing that allows the information to pass through in our redirect. So it'll say redirect URL for, so for this, pass this. So that's all it's gonna say here. And then we actually need to go back to our form and add this right here. So two curly braces, URL for, and then the route that you want to go to, which in our case is login. So now when we run our code, open up the server, you can see it's sending the GET request right here. So go here, go to login, and then we can type in our name, just say tonight, hello tonight. So that is how we deal with the GET requests in Python. You're going to see more advanced versions and use cases for this as you progress with Flask and your projects that you're going to build with that. But that is the simplest way that you can send GET requests. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you into the next one.